Hello and welcome to the Promptmas Almanac. It is holiday season, holiday time, so we are going to write a holiday song. Now this isn't going to be a Christmas tune, this isn't going to be a Hanukkah song, this is a holiday song. The idea is for this to appeal to as broad a group of people as possible. So I have my antlers on. And I guess reindeer are mostly associated with Christmas, but maybe it's a winter moose, who knows? The song that I came up with, 100% original lyrics on this one, no guardrails from ChatGPT or other AI tools. This one was just written, drafted. Ironically enough, it took roughly the same amount of time as it's taken me previously to edit within ChatGPT to just bang this out, about half an hour. The song is called Dreamin. Who doesn't like a warm cup of hot cocoa when it's cold outside? And it went through about 3 revisions, mostly minor tweaks on the second and third revision. So I'll break down how I structured it, how I wrote it, and then we'll listen to it. Suno did the musical lifting for us, as it does. I was very satisfied with the first of the 2 versions that it provided. So yeah, so I started with the image of hot cocoa as being something that could be universally appreciated and that anyone could kind of get behind. And I wanted to tie it into this idea of dreaming of what could be in the life of a couple. So that's something that's pretty universal as well. I know a lot of folks are going through difficult circumstances economically right now. So I think a lot of people are sipping hot cocoa and probably dreaming about a brighter future than, the present that currently exists. In some ways I am doing that as well and have done that over the years. So I wanted to anchor the song in that reality and that image, but have it be very optimistic, playful, hopeful, and cheerful, given that it's the holiday season. So we start off with our intro here, and again, leaning into the playful vibe, Coco, oh, sitting by the window, oh, dreaming about where we'll go, oh. Instantly, we have a setting in mind, someone sitting by the window with a cup of hot cocoa, and just thinking, dreaming. It's probably nighttime. They're seeing the streetlights maybe. You could probably get there in your present reality. In fact, I did that myself. Looked through my own window and saw the lights from other homes across the way. And this time of year, where I live, it's colder, so seeing those lights is nice because it's a little festive. So then we get into verse 1. So we've set the scene just in 3 simple lines. I think you don't need much more than that. I tried to do a little more and strip some of that back in the second revision. But verse 1 is bed sheets, spreadsheets all on the floor. Math is madness we choose to endure. Your smile has a way of making me feel secure. Let's map out our plans, babe, I'm ready for more. We have more imagery here. We get into some more specificity. So the intro, the pre-chorus, the chorus, those are great ways to continue to build momentum in the song and make it memorable, that universality in those moments. The verses are really the place to get detailed. And, if you can play that detail in a verse off of the universality and memorability of a chorus, well, then you've got a song that's harder to forget than the average song. I really like this image of it's a little messy, it's a little sloppy. We haven't figured everything out yet as a couple. We're freaking out about budgets and numbers and math, but we keep going and we've got each other. And, maybe it's the honeymoon phase of a relationship, of a marriage, but it's this holiday season, it's this hopefulness, this optimism. Let's map out our plans, let's keep going, we're gonna get there. And this continues, the pre-chorus we have next, so far away like a star in the night, but if we wish upon it, we'll get there all right. There it is again, that hopefulness, optimism, and you can see maybe this narrator hero of this song is still in the window, sitting by the window looking out, and maybe the bedsheet spreadsheets is the recollection, and maybe we're in the present and they're looking at the star in the night, and that's, giving them hope. Then we get to the chorus. Aw, Coco Dreamin', no, I believe it. Oh yeah, we'll achieve it. I know, I'll race you to the mistletoe. I like that line a lot. That might make it a bit more Christmassy and less universal, but it isn't anchored in any kind of religious iconography. It's, it's the mistletoe, and that's the excitement of love and hopefulness. I really like that image, and I couldn't really part with it. So then we get into verse 2, and this is where we get some more conflict. So if you think of these verses and these sections of the song as sort of 3 acts. In the first act, we have the mess, but we're hopeful, we're optimistic. So that's like our, if we want to think in film terms, that's, Star Wars: A New Hope, right? We get that ending where Luke is able to blow up the Death Star. Things seem great, right? Now we get to verse 2. This is our Empire Strikes Back moment, because it opens, collections calling, the cupboard is bare, barely holding on, inside I'm so scared. But you look so cute in that red scarf you wear, so I'm taken to the sky on a wing and a prayer. So there is still an element of hope. Like, this person, this couple has not been completely defeated. They're still there. They're still plugging away, but it's hard. And we see that struggle in those very concrete images of, we're running low. We're running on empty here, but we're trying, and so it is very much, verse 2 is the Empire Strikes Back, the darker moment. And we get back to the pre-chorus. Again, we have that star, and some would argue that having that same star pre-chorus image is a bit generic or a bit much, but I would argue that it's so universal that it's almost the last vestige of hope for this character, that whether they believe in a higher power or not, they see a star up there, and the fact that it's there, just the fact that it's out there and they could see it, gives them hope. So far, far away, like a star in the night, baby, let's wish upon it, swear we'll get there tonight. And that internal rhyme, I really like quite a bit. Swear we'll get there tonight. So we have the end rhyme here with the star in the night, we'll get there tonight. The swear we'll get there really takes that pre-chorus and adds a little bit more oomph to it, which I really like. So then we get back to the chorus, subtle adjustments, that I like to do between pre-choruses and choruses. Aw, Coco Dreamin', no, I believe it. Oh yeah, we'll achieve it. I know, race you to the mistletoe. Okay, have that image again. Then we get the bridge, and this is where that continuation of optimism and hope occurs. Coco Dreamin' underneath the moon. Coco Dreamin' we'll get there soon. Coco Dreamin' with you. Super simple, very simple bridge. What's great about this is I can envision the partner of the character in the window coming over and sitting with them here in the bridge. Now they're physically together. If I were directing a music video for this song, that's what I would do. I would have just our hero all the way until the bridge, and then the love interest comes in, the partner comes in, and we don't even have to necessarily see them fully, but maybe we do, and all is okay because they're together, they're in that space. I think that's a satisfactory resolution to this story. And that's, often songs are stories, they really are. And there's a lot more overlap between television and film and music than I think people realize. Then we have our outro, which it's almost like a little music box, this whole thing. It's a nicely wrapped Nestle Wonder Ball, so to speak, of music. Coco, oh, sitting by the window, oh, dreaming about where we'll go, oh, 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 oh. But they're together in the space now and feel like they can conquer the world. There we go. So that's what we have. That's how it was derived. Again, the goal was to be as universal as possible in these emotions and these feelings, and in the imagery too. Mistletoe might be pushing it, so might my antlers or winter moose antlers, but I digress. Let's go ahead and listen to the track. Again, I was very satisfied with what Suno put together. It's very upbeat, but it's not upbeat to the point where it's obnoxious, in my opinion. You can see for yourself. If I can get this over my antlers.
Sitting by the window, dreaming about where we'll go. Yeah, bed sheets, spreadsheets all on the floor. Math is madness, we choose to endure. Smiles got me feeling oh so secure. Map out our plans, babe, I'm ready for more. So far away, like a star in the night. But if we wish upon it, we'll get there alright. Our cocoa dreaming, you know I believe it. Hot cocoa dreaming, oh yeah, we'll achieve it. Cocoa dreaming, I know. I'll race you to the mistletoe. Merchants calling, cupboard is bare, barely holding on. Inside I'm so scared, 'cause you look so cute in that red scarf you wear. So I'm taking to the sky on a wing and a prayer. Far, far away, like a star in the night. Baby, let's wish upon it, swear we'll get there tonight. Our cocoa dreaming, you know I believe it. Hot cocoa dreaming, oh yeah, we'll achieve it. Cocoa dreaming, I know. Race you to the mistletoe, dreaming. Race you to the mistletoe, dreaming. Cocoa dreaming underneath the moon. Cocoa dreaming, we'll get there soon. Cocoa dreaming with you. Cocoa, sitting by the window, dreaming about where we'll go.
Oh. So, what I love about this is Suno understood that this was a playful song and an optimistic song. So my descriptors were Christmas holiday, bright, cheery, cozy, upbeat, optimistic pop, holiday synths, drums, bass. So I actually put holiday in there twice. I did not realize that till now. I really wanted it to understand this is supposed to be a cozy, Christmassy song. And I put Christmas in there knowing I wanted it to be a holiday song because I wanted to see what it would do with it and basically inject a little more cozy into it. And it did. I like it quite a bit. The vocal harmonizations are solid, and it took some nice thumbs up liberties with the O's throughout the song. It played well off of the lyrics that were provided. If you like this episode of the Promptness Almanac, do hit that subscribe button, like and share as well. There will be many more songs to write and a plethora of different ways to write them. I will include the lyrics as well as the descriptors in the description. And yeah, if you have ideas for genres, songs, just insights in general that you want to share, please hit the comments. And yeah, thanks so much for watching.